Dan Perry here with another danontech computer applications video for Northeast State Community College. Let's look at a few more features of the File Explorer. And so I'm going to go to my documents, and in this documents folder there's a lot of information, a lot of folders. If I scroll down, a lot of files as well. Up at the top right now, I've got name, date modified, type, and it is sorted alphabetically by name. I can know that because even though it probably is hard for you to see, right up here at the top there's a little arrow showing up. If I click on the name, the title part, that arrow drops down, and now I'm in a Z to A order, sorted Z to A. So if I scroll up, the Y come first, and then folders actually come last, but the folders are also in that Z to A order. If I want to instead sort by the date they were last modified, I can click on that, and that will do date modified in A to Z, or newest first order or oldest first order. So I can switch back and forth. And look there, I can sort by the type of file, the size of the file. Now folders don't have a size listed, but if I click on size, and let's go up to the top, now the largest files are first, and they get smaller as they go. This is a good way of finding a file where, you know, hey, that's a really big file, but I can't remember what I named it. I can sort on those. If I find a blank area in these columns and right click, I can go in and I can add additional columns. They have some choices here for me. They've got date created, authors, and such. If I click more, I get a very long list of choices that I have, and some of these only apply to certain types of files. For example, word count would only apply to a word processing document. Some of the dates, well, date sent and received, that would probably apply to email. There are, okay, here's one, 35 millimeter focal length. That would only apply to photo images. So there's, again, a lot of things you can do, and you can also adjust the size, the order of them if you choose. So there, again, there's some additional things we can do with our files and folders. Like I said earlier, I like this detailed view. I can work very well with it, and I can move around, and it works very well for my choice. But use the method of navigating that you want. Now, a couple of last things about it. If I click on a folder once, then click the open, that's another way of opening it instead of double clicking it. If I click the share, I can go in and I can set some sharing up, and we'll talk about sharing in other movies. I could select files to send to a CD or DVD. Again, create a new folder from these menus at the top. I can also include a folder in a library. So if I've got, let's say, this folder, and I do include in library and tell it I want it part of the test library, it would add that to that library. And again, that gives me a way of quickly getting to folders that I use a lot. Thank you for watching this danontech video for Northeast State Community College. Please subscribe to this playlist so you don't miss future videos.